Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome to Muckman Movies. It's that time of the month again. Well, I'm a bit late on this. I'm a bit late to the Git party, but these are my March pickups. Quite a substantial pile last month, but I've got some cracking films to show you. Stay tuned after this. So I'll start with this film, which Tim Talks Talkies recommended over on his channel, and that is the German thriller In the Fade. I watched this. It wasn't quite the edge of the seat thriller I was led to believe on the synopsis and on the front cover. An edge of the seat thriller, it says. It's not quite an edge of the seat thriller. It's more of a courtroom drama. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. Thanks, Tim, for recommending that. Diane Kruger's phenomenal in that film. So I recommend you try and hunt a copy of that down. Next up, I upgraded my HMV Premium Collection Blu-ray. I updated it to this beautiful steelbook. I need to basically show you the back as well, because this is quite an ingenious steelbook. It's got some beautiful embossing on the front and on the back. I'll take the J card off. So I don't know if you can see there's embossing on the title, but then when you open it up, it's as if you're looking through the glass of the door from the other side. So there you go. That's a really nice upgrade of a classic film noir starring Humphrey Bogart. So that's The Maltese Falcon. Picked up a couple of cheapies over at Trade Me In. First off, I've not seen this for a long time, and for £1.50 I thought it was worth picking up. Paranormal Activity 2. I really like the first one. Can't remember too much about the second one. I don't think it's as good, but we'll find out when I get to it. Not watched this in a long time. I got Splice for a couple of quid. Sci-fi thriller horror with Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley, or Polly. Then there was some more Radiance. Radiance are still knocking it out of the park. I picked up this Bounty Hunter trilogy box set. I did a live unboxing on one of my other videos, so if you want to see a bit more in-depth detail on what's inside this box set, just head over to my other video. I picked up this for a steal of £1 from CEX. The Next 3 Days. I remember enjoying this immensely when it first came out, so I thought for £1 it'd be good to revisit that. Back onto the Radiance, I've got Tony Arzenta, Alain Delon. He stars in it. He's always good. He was great in Le Samurai. So yeah, looking forward to watching that one. Then we've got A Story Written with Water, again from Radiance. It's quite hard to read the writing on that. That's why it took me a while to tell you what the title was. But it's an Asian Blu-ray. It's filmed by Kiji Yoshida. Don't know anything about it. Has anyone watched this yet? Let me know in the comments if it's any good. Picked up another bargain for about £5 or £6. Little Monsters, great fun this. Stars Lupita Nyong'o. I always struggle with her name, but she's brilliant in this. It's a good Australian zombie comedy. Yeah, definitely worth a rewatch. Managed to pick up a US import of Pumpkinhead. It arrived damaged, so what I did, I took out the steel part of the book and put it in an old Call of Duty steelbook, and it seems to have done the trick. There's a little bit of flaking off where the big dent was, but it's hardly noticeable. So yeah, Pumpkinhead. It didn't quite live up to my expectations. There's quite a bit of a cult following on this film. It's directed by the great Stan Winston, whose prosthetics and practical effects are some of the best in cinematic history. So I had to pick this up because I think Stan Winston was a genius, basically. The monster effects are great, but the film's it's not fantastic. It's good entertainment, but it's not one I'd rush back to watch every now and then. So that's the first part of my pickups. So on to my second pile of pickups for March. And I picked these two up on basically on recommendation over on Stuart George's channel. He'd picked them up. There was a special offer going on for Studio Canal releases. So I picked up Three Musketeers and Four Musketeers. And I watched the Three Musketeers last month. More farcical than I was expecting. I'm pretty sure I saw this when I was very young. But it was very farcical. There was a lot of comedy. Not enough Oliver Reed in it for me. I love Oliver Reed. And he plays a very minor part in the whole narrative. And then I think it's King Louis, the actor who played him. I found him quite irritating, actually. But yeah, it was good enough. I'll look forward to watching the Four Musketeers in the not so distant future. I went back into Trade Me In at the back end of March, and I picked up the extremely entertaining Dungeons and Dragons. Really had a lot of fun with this one. If you've not seen it and you like your fantasy films, it's definitely worth a watch. I picked that up for £5.50, so that was a bargain. It even came with a slip that lots of people obsess over. I wasn't too fussed, but it actually came with a slip. And then I picked Damien, what's his name now? He did Whiplash and La La Land. Chazelle, that's it. Damien Chazelle. Picked up Babylon. I've been meaning to watch this for a while, and I got this for £5.50 as well, and comes with a slip. Yeah, I always find myself watching films when I've bought them more than if I've got them recorded on my Skybox. So yeah, I'll look forward to watching that at some point in the coming weeks. I had an urge, for some unknown reason, to revisit The Witches of Eastwick. I got this on Amazon for about $3.99. I had a gift voucher, a £5 gift voucher, so I managed to get this really cheap. You can't go wrong with that cast. I think me and my partner, we were discussing characters being sick in films, and she mentioned The Witches of Eastwick, where Veronica Cartwright, she's puking up not cherry seeds, cherry stones. Yeah, so that just prompted me to want to rewatch this film. It's a great fun. Jack Nicholson's brilliant in it. And you can't go wrong with Cher, Susan Sarandon and Michelle Pfeiffer, can you? So yeah. I'll still not watched it though. I'm going to have to watch that soon. Eureka's just released a double feature. The Swordsman of All Swordsmen. Anything Japanese, samurai, old films, yeah, I'm down for. Whether I've heard of them or not, when they come out, I've got to pick them up because I just love any old Japanese samurai films. I mean, a recent watch was Revenge, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, hopefully this will be as good. This also, I believe, it comes with another film in here, something like chess, The Mystery of Chess Boxing. So there's another film on there as well. So nice package from Eureka. I upgraded my old Cool Hand Luke Blu-ray to this really nice, shiny, metallic steelbook. It's in 4K as well. So yeah, picked that up reasonably cheap on Zavvi. I picked What's Up Doc on eBay. I've been very eager to watch this. I've never seen it. Since Peter Bogdanovich died, I've just had an urge to watch this, and I had to pick it up on import because you can't get it in the UK. So that's another one that's going to go to the top of my watch pile. I went into HMV one lunchtime and I picked up the recent Evil Dead and Evil Dead Rises, reasonably cheap. That was $6.99. That was $9.99. I've seen parts of that. I've not watched it in full, and I've not watched Evil Dead Rises at all. So what I'll do is I'll watch this in full first before I watch this. I don't know if they're connected or not. Let me know if they are in the comments down below. Because I picked those two up, I managed to get Ghostbusters Afterlife for $4.99. That's a steal. It's great fun. I've heard the recent Frozen Empire films not very good, but I might pick that up if it ever comes in a deal like that for $4.99. It's a bargain. Good fun. Quite a lot of nostalgia, harking back to the first two films in Afterlife. And last but not least, and I did a video, I'll just put these on the floor. Last but not least, I did a video 2 or 3 weeks back. It's not had many views, so I'll show you the insides of this on this video as well, since no one bothered to watch my last video. So this is the Umbrella release of The Chaser. We've been waiting for a Blu-ray release of this for years. There had been... That's my dog. Come here. Opening the door behind me. Here we go. Who's that? Who's that? Say hello to Hadley, everyone. There you go. Yeah. So she distracted me there. Umbrella release of The Chaser. I've been waiting for a release of this for years. There is one other release over in Asia. I know some people have managed to pick that up, but it was going for ridiculous amounts of money on eBay, which I wasn't prepared to pay for, so I was playing the patient game, and the patient game paid off with this absolute stunning release. As you can see, there's lots of spot gloss on the title. That's the back. That's inside. All the insides. I'll take all that out. So the Blu-ray case comes with a slip with the same artwork. And then that's the original artwork, which I prefer to... I think it comes with... Oh no, it doesn't. I think it's the poster that's inside. Yeah, the poster's got 2 different pieces of artwork. So you've got that, which I really like. And then that. There you go. Which I'm not as much of a fan of. It's a bit generic. So it comes with a poster. And then it's got... That's all the features that come with it. That was stuck on the back of the hard box. Comes with a really nice booklet, reasonably thick. Quite a few essays, some photo stills of the film. I mean, this is a great thriller. It's in the same mould as like Park Chan-wook's Old Boy and Kim Ji-woon's I Saw the Devil, and you know, it's just a great thriller. So if you've not seen it, I recommend you pick this release up, because this is probably the best release you'll ever get of this film. And then it comes with some art cards as well. It's always a bugger to get these out of the little paper ribbon. There you go. There you go. Those are the art cards. So that's a fine release to finish my March purchases on. If you've got any comments and you care to leave them down below, I always like to respond to people's comments, so do that below. And stay tuned for more content. Give me a subscribe if you've not subscribed yet. It always helps with my channel. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.